I am finally driving the 350Z after like 7 months of owning it, like actually driving it around. I'll give you a little update on what's going on. I had a couple of comments that were asking about like how the suspension's doing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pull over, find a good spot, pull over, kind of show you what the car looks like now, and explain what's going on with it. It's been a kind of a nightmare. So here we are. This is the 350Z that we haven't seen in quite a while. There's a reason for that, which was kind of annoying, but we've done some upgrades to it. We got new wheels, and these are just like MB Battles. They got 1-inch wheel spacers in the rear, and they fit the rear overs decently. We don't want it too low because then we can't drive it with KC streets. They're pretty shit, and you can see the side skirts already super low to the ground. So this side of the car is still 4 different colors, so I'll have to paint it and get it all finished, obviously, but I want to do a bunch of body work, get everything running properly on this car before doing anything else. The rear suspension, we had the ISR arms and the Godspeed upper control arm, and overall things have been amazing. We had one ISR arm that was squeaking a little bit, and we just took it off, put some lithium grease on there, and the squeak's been gone. The BC coils are awesome. We did not get the super lows, so we can't go insanely low if we want to, but we can go maybe another 1/4 inch lower on here, which is plenty low for this car. I mean, I don't think we really need to go much lower. But the thing that happened with this car is we ran into a title problem. Not really the seller's fault. He kind of worked with us and helped us out a lot, but the issue was they lost the title previously and then found it after filing for a new title and sold it to us with the previously lost title. And that essentially voided that title. So when he sold it to us, we went to the DMV and they said, hey, this isn't your car. So that was kind of a nightmare. And then we had to get back in contact with him, and Arkansas DMV would not send us a title. They sent it to the wrong address, and then it never got returned. And then they finally just went ahead and requested another new title, shipped us the title, and here we are. Now we have a title, we are all registered, and we can drive this car finally legally. And yeah, I didn't want to do any paint or anything else major to the car, because suspension, I can always pull it off and sell it, but paint, putting thousands of dollars into the car, you can't really get that money back. But the car doesn't look too bad. Even though it's multiple colors, the wheels actually kind of make it look like not a piece of shit, but a work in progress piece of shit, if that makes sense. And I mean, the interior on this thing is just amazing. And my G35, the alternator just went out, so I can actually just drive this thing around for funsies and drive it to work every day and back, and no issues. Obviously super dusty, need to actually clean it, but something else we need to do is get the garnishes up there that we don't have. And then I did just add the cross member. I bought one on eBay for $50 and threw it on here because it wasn't there. Supposedly it makes the front end of the car a lot stiffer, so I went ahead and added that to make sure the car would feel proper and I wouldn't feel like I'm driving something that I'm questioning. But yeah, the threads that these bolts need to go into are kind of chewed up, so I just chased a tab through it and it fixed it. And yeah, but overall engine bay looks pretty decent. I did take the fenders off to test some wide body fenders on there. They looked all right. They just need a lot of fiberglass repair, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to those, and we'll fix them and paint them and just match the rest of the car, so that way if I want to run them I can. If I don't, then we just won't run them. But I do want to buy a KVD bumper, because with this car being so low and already having KVD side skirts, I'd like to have a KVD front bumper to match the rest of the car. With that being said though, I can actually drive this car and start doing things that I want to it. I didn't want to put thousands of dollars into this thing and then have it just get taken away from me by somebody else that I already paid money to, essentially. So I'm sure you guys know, if you guys watch the channel, you know that I crashed my 240, but so I'll be able to drive this thing around for funsies for a little bit. But it's almost fixed, actually. I'm making a video on it as we speak, but I got the car, the metal pulled out and the bodywork's almost done, so I'm just gonna have to spray it and fix a few other things. I'm doing the steering rack right now because that was busted after the crash. But yeah, you'll see a video in the future on that thing. But overall, Z is back together and we can drive it finally legally, and we actually have a title for it. So it's not a no title Z anymore, which is lucky. But I'll make more videos on this thing in the future, so look forward to those. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.